Hello and welcome back to Gospel First. And today we're going to be focusing on 2 Timothy, Titus, and Philemon. We'll discuss what really matters at the end of your life and how to live in a way that leads you there. Now, if you knew that your time was limited, what would actually matter? Not what seems urgent, but what truly matters. But what would you hold on to? What would you let go of? That's exactly where Paul is when he writes these words. So let's begin. Paul says in 2 Timothy verses 4-7, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. And notice what he doesn't say. He doesn't say, I was perfect. I got everything right. He says he stayed faithful. And then he reminds us in 2 Timothy verses 1-7 that God gave us power, love, and self-discipline. So even in his final moments, Paul is anchored. Now, there have been times in my life where I felt overwhelmed, like I didn't have what it takes. And when that happens, fear shows up quickly. But over time, I've learned something. Fear doesn't come from God. And when I shift my focus back to Christ, something changes. Not always my situation, but my strength inside it. And then we see one of the clearest pictures of grace in Philemon. He says, charge it to me. That's in Philemon 1, verse 18. Now think about that. Someone owes a debt, and another steps in and says, put it on my account. Well, that's exactly what Christ does. Now picture yourself standing before God, fully aware of your imperfections, and instead of standing alone, Christ stands beside you, and he says, he's with me, not because you earned it, but because he gave it. Well, that's it for another day. Thank you for staying faithful to the journey. May the Spirit continue to fill your heart and draw you closer to Jesus Christ. If your heart feels even a gentle nudge, I invite you to like, subscribe, and share so that we can spread the gospel of Jesus Christ together. And I'll see you next time as we continue our studies in the book of Hebrews, chapter 7-9, where we're taught how to stop carrying the load. Until then, God bless.